Okay, welcome to part 2 of my Pokemon Fire Red walkthrough. This is the bit where you have to head to the next city and you train. This is one of the key bits in Pokemon, training your Pokemon, leveling them up so they can defeat stronger opponents. Last time, your starter Pokemon should have got roughly halfway through level 6. Normally, experience points differ for different types, how many you need to level up, etc. But normally they differ on species. But I think it is generically around the same type. Anyway, basically you get XP points after a battle, and it'll tell you how much, and it will count down on the blue bar, heading towards the right of the screen. On the older games it used to head towards the left of the screen. Yeah, anyway, I'm just walking along, training, doing all that sort of stuff. On this route, you're likely to find Rattatas and Pidgeys. At the moment, all we've seen are Rattatas, which are like purple rats. Can't really explain it any more than that. They evolve into Raticates, which is like a very round, brown rat. They evolve at level 20. There are many different evolution methods, which I'll talk to you as we encounter certain Pokemon. Anyway, that's what it looks like when you level up. The stats, you probably saw this on the last battle, but hey, I like this. So yeah, I actually bothered to check my stats this time. Oh, and I learned a new move. This will be the first element type move. So there's the enter the pause menu. You go into Pokemon, go into summary. Yeah, first page is details, second page is stats, third page is moves. Second page also says a bit more about nature and stuff, I think. Might be the first one. I didn't really check. Yeah, there's me just showing you how you can swap moves around. You do this by clicking A on a move, going on to another move, and clicking A. Or Z, likewise. With items, you can give and take to your Pokemon. These can be like berries, or stuff that increases items that increase attack power. Anyway, I'm going to talk to this guy. Yeah, you can jump from ledges, believe it or not. It is a great shortcut. I had to hear it twice. But anyway, there's ledge jumping 101 for you. Just walk into a ledge and jump over it. It only works from top to bottom. You can't climb ledges yet. That comes in Generation 4 with HM Rock Climb. And even then the ledges are slightly different. Yeah, I'm ideally trying to get my starter Pokemon to level 8 by the end of this route. I'll always aim for a particular level, and I will go for it unless I get ridiculously bored. Yeah, level 8 isn't really hard to achieve. Just keep wandering the grass, doing stuff, training up, and getting experience points. Yeah, there's not a lot to say when you're just training Pokemon after the basics. So yeah, training can get a bit tedious. What I haven't done is use a potion on this route when I quite rightfully could have done to show you how you use it. Anyway, you go to the pause menu by hitting start or enter. You go into bag. You go into that by clicking A, using up and down arrows as necessary to navigate the menu. Okay, now I'm just patronising you, so I apologise for that, but it's just in case anyone else is playing on PC and finds it a bit weird. I'm giving Game Boy controls as equivalent. You go into bag, medicine, wait, it might be items on the left, yeah, items on the left, and then you'll scroll down to potion, click it, confirm you want to use it, and then click the Pokemon. Don't do this if you're close to a Pokemon Center and think if you can make it, because Pokemon Centers have free healing. Anyway, here we go, Viridian City, train tips, yep, PowerPoints. Basically, you can use a move so many times before you're not allowed to use it anymore. Oh yeah, guy on the left will teach you Dream Eater to one Pokemon. The logic of those trees is they can only be cut down by HM cut. You cannot burn them with Fire-type Pokemon. It's to create a challenge and so you don't access it early. Sorry my video's getting a bit laggy. Anyway, you walk up behind that fence and there's a hidden potion there. Grab it, you're gonna need it. Probably. Yeah, okay. I don't know why my video just lagged out. Right, anyway, this is why we can't go on at the minute, because the old man won't let us. Basically, they said he hasn't had his coffee yet. This was changed from the original red and blue. I will put the line in the description when I remember what it is. I remember actually getting this from another channel. I've subscribed to that channel, so it's a good channel. It teaches you all about Pokemon. And anyway, the main idea of this town is going into the Pokemart and grabbing Oak's parcel. All Pokemarts have a blue roof and say Mart on them. You can buy potions, Pokeballs, and they're the main bits. You can also buy escape ropes and repels. Repels repel wild Pokemon if you want to get through somewhere in a hurry. Normally on a red light Game Boy Advance, or a low-powered laptop, or unless you've got a charger plugged in. Yeah, these guys are basically telling you stuff about Pokemon centers. Yeah, basically Pokemon centers are what these guys are saying. Free healing and everything, so good times. You don't need to use the PC yet, as you only should have one Pokemon. Anyway, we're going to zoom out the map, and just panning on that, that's actually part of Japan. If you look on a world map, and you can identify it as a part of Japan. The Pokedex comes in accordance with this as well. Learned it from the same guy who told me about the lines being changed from red and blue to fire red and green with the coffee guy. And I'm going back to Route 1, and I'm heading back to the Professor Oak's lab. Now there's a Pidgey. This is going to be a flying type Pokemon. Basically a Pokemon that uses the air to fly around in. It's fairly useful. It's fairly useful because it's quite versatile and fast. There's ledge jumping 101 again. And I've got a Pokemon ambush. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm just trying to spam it. Oh yes, you will learn your first type move at level 7. For Bulbasaur it's Divine Whip, Charmander it's Ember, and for Squirtle it's Bubble. You learn it at 6, 7 or 8 in most games. Sometimes you have to wait until level 10 as you learn another move beforehand with some of the other games. Oh yes, and so I go to Professor Oak and deliver his parcel for him. Now, you get some Pokeballs. Pokeballs are devices that allow you to catch Pokemon. They're possibly the worst of their type, but they're great for starting off the game. Put it this way, if they gave you tons of the best Pokeball, you'd catch everything and probably spam a box of Pidgeys, to be fair. I know I would. Not because I'm an idiot, because I can. Yeah, Oak's basically telling you, if you see a Pokemon, you get its image, you don't know anything about it. If you catch it, you get to know everything about it. So yeah, you might have noticed the Pokedexes before, actually. Pokedexes do have the shape of certain games consoles or certain entertainment devices. The look of the Pokedexes in the games have changed. I apologise for this. I was trying to see how long I'd been recording for, to see whether to stop. But basically, what I haven't described yet is my rival basically said, "Hi, you won't be needed for this. I'm not having a town map. I'll tell my sister not to give you one." So basically, I'm going to his sister now and trolling him. Trolling is one of the best bits of Pokemon, besides training, beating people, which again can be classed as trolling. Anyway, basically I've got a town map from my friend's, my rival sister, and that is it. I will see you all next time, YouTube viewers.